the DIY.
We heard you're pretty crafty. We think we're pretty crafty too.
I actually am kind of crafty, or at least I used to be. As you can see behind me, you know, got these necklaces that I make. I crochet and do a lot of other things, but one of the crafts that I decided to attempt was for my eyeshadows, for the whole makeup thing. If you guys are not familiar with Z palettes, they are those palettes that have the magnets in the bottom, so you can take your eyeshadow pots and put them in, and you can keep them all in one big thing. So I saw some DIYs where you could use DVD cases in order to do it. I got some magnetic paper and some duct tape, and I was all set to go, and I was in my room and I'm sitting there and I go, oh, I have a container that I want to try first to see if I like it better than maybe the DVD case. And I think it's cool if for storage, but not for travel. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do the DIY Z palette, which I might do in another video for you to see, although there are a million Z palette videos out there, and you know, you probably could find one. You don't need me like telling you how to do it. Just Google the Z palette DIY video. They're pretty much almost all the same, but this one is a little bit different, and I can't show you how I did it. I'm gonna have to tell you because it was kind of trial and error as I go. If you guys remember this, the NYX Revenge palette came out a couple months ago. It might have been like right around the middle of June, maybe the end of June, and I may have it in a video. I'll link that down below if I have it in a video somewhere, but I did not like the quality of the shadows, lip glosses, and blushes in this. They were all so powdery, which surprised me because I usually love NYX blush and I love NYX eyeshadow, so I don't understand why it was so crappy, but
Maybe
it was.
You got a faulty one.
No, I've actually seen a lot of reviews that said they weren't that good.
Okay.
So what I did was I took all of the shadows out, I depotted them all and threw them away, and then I will show you what I did. So it opens up like this. It's like it got a nice magnetic flap, and then of course there's like a mirror, and then here's the things from Revenge. There were like little papers in here that had get the look of Emily Thorne and Victoria Grayson, and here is what it looks like on the inside, and that is a magnetic piece of paper. These are all my Wet n Wild shadows, Revlon shadows. Here is those Revenge shadows. If you remember, like you get these samples from like Ipsy bags, or if when you order something from Coastal Scents, you just put that right in there so you can kind of use it as well. If you guys need to know how to depot, there are a ton of videos out there for that. Tons of videos for you to watch. Anyway, the best way I found to do it was to kind of take off the sticker, put on a piece of wax paper on a hot iron, like a flat iron, and then melt it a little bit, and then pop it out with a knife when the glue starts getting a little melty.
That's nifty. They can just kind of pop right off.
So what I did was, if they were not magnetized already, I put a piece of magnetic paper on the back of it. Now let me kind of pull this out a little bit so you can see. This insert here was actually too tall, so the box would close once I put the shadows in it. So what I did was I cut about an inch off of it and then put this really awesome like zebra duct tape that I found at the Dollar Tree on there, so it has a nice clean edge, and then it already had this like really cool ribbon that you can kind of pull it up with, so you just sit that right back down in there.
And so you could store even more if you wanted to.
You could. Like you can put some in the bottom. I don't think I will, but
maybe you can store brushes down there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There you go.
So the brushes you're not using, you can put that under there, or you know, whatever. The only thing that I don't like about it is I got the magnetic paper from Amazon. It was like 4 sheets of it. They were by Silhouette, so they're for crafting, and on the whole I kind of felt like it's not as strong as I would have liked. It does the job, but if I like jostle this too much or like bump it, then it won't stay in. And that's because there's a lot of room in here. So that's why I still want to do the other DVD case and see if it works a lot better than this.
So we picked up a few over at the dollar store. We'll see how it works.
Exactly. So yeah, that's this. I'm actually pretty proud of this. I really like the box a lot, so I'm glad I found another use for it, so it's not just sitting in my room. So yeah, if you guys have done your own DIY Z palette, or I think there's another one called a Uni palette, if you've done that, please let me know, or you know, link videos down below or whatever, so I can keep improving on these little crafty things.
Comment.
I'll show you comment.
Right down there.
I'll show you comment.
Use the keyboard.
Or your keyboard.
Yeah, or your keyboard.
Look, it kind of matches your shirt.
Kind kind of. Well, no. Tell us what you think. Does it match my shirt?
Maybe.
Maybe.
How do you guys like this format? Do you like the guys and the girls together? I think there should be segregation. Maybe.
Hey.
So now that I'm done myself, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Be part of my Zany Geek family because he left me. Also, all of our information is down below. So you can follow me on Instagram, where I first posted this box. I don't know how to end this video. I will just say goodbye.